welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Mohsin Ali and you are watching Global Scope News. Today we are going to dive deep into a very concerning and tragic event that has taken place in the occupied West Bank. This is a topic that really needs our attention because it highlights the ongoing conflict and its devastating effects on innocent life. But before we get into the details, please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis and updates on the most pressing issues happening around the world. Now, let's get started with today's top story. Recently, a very tragic incident occurred in the village of Kafardam, which is located to the west of Jenin in the northern occupied West Bank. Israeli forces have killed another Palestinians, this time a man named Mohammed Ibrahim Abed. What makes this incident even more heartbreaking is that Mohammed had only been released from an Israeli prisons in 2022. According to reports from the Wafa news agency, Mohammed was shot directly by Israeli force, which led to his death. This event is not just an isolated case. In fact, it is a part of a much larger and increasingly dangerous situation in the West Bank. Over the past few weeks, at least 10 Palestinians have been reported killed in the occupied West Bank. These deaths are occurring as the Israeli military conduct what is being described as the biggest raid in nearly 20 years. The scale and intensify for his military operations are raising serious concerns not just within the region but also internationally. The West Bank has long been a center of conflict between Israelis and Palestinians. The region is under occupation and the people living there face daily challenges that are hard to imagine for those of us who live in more peaceful environments. The constant presence of military force, the frequent raids, and the fear of violence are all part of life for many Palestinians in the West Bank. The recent military operations by Israel have escalated this situation to a dangerous level. The fact that Mohammed Ibrahim Abed was previously impressed that the killed after his release raises many questions. It makes us wonder whether Palestinians who have been in Israeli prisons are still seen as targets after their release. Is there a broader strategy at play here? It's a question mark. Are these actions a part of a larger plan to suppress any form of resistance or distance among the Palestinian populations? The deaths of Mohammed and the other Palestinians are not just numbers. They represent real people with families and communities who are now mourning their loss. Every time a Palestinian is killed and adds to the pain and anger that so many people in the region feel. This kind of violence can lead to a cycle of retaliations and further violence, making it even harder to find a path to peace. Israel often justifies its military actions in the West Bank by citing the need to maintain security, but we have to consider whether these actions are actually achieving that goal. Are they bringing about long-term security, or are they simply fueling more hatred and conflict? The occupation of the West Bank has been going on for many years, and despite numerous efforts at peace talks and negotiations, the situation remains unresolved. The ongoing violence suggests that the current approach is not working for the people of Jan, and other parts of the West Bank. The loss of Mohammed Ibrahim Abed is a deeply personal tragedy, but it is also part of a larger struggle. The people in this region have been living under occupation for decades, and they face a constant threats of violence. The recent military raids by Israel are a stark reminder of the harsh realities of the life under occupations. The conflict between Israel and Palestinians is not just a local issue. It is a global implications, and the action taken by the both sides are closely watched by the international community. The recent escalations in the West Bank could have a ripple effect, leading to more instability in the region. Countries around the world, including those in the Middle East, Europe, and beyond, have a stake in what happens in Israel and Palestine. Peace in this region is vital for global stability. However, achieving peace seems more difficult than ever. The ongoing violence, the lack of trust between the parties involved, and the absence of meaningful dialogue all contribute to a situation that feels very helpless. But despite this, we must continue to hope for a resolution. The lives of so many people depends on it. The international community has often called for peace talks and negotiations, but the real reality on the ground is very different. The violence continues, and so does the suffering of the ordinary people. The recent deaths in the West Bank are a stark reminder of the human cost of this conflict. Behind the headlines and the political debates, there are real people who are being affected, and we must not lose sight of that. The situation is the West Bank is incredibly complex, and there are no easy answers. But one thing is clear, that the current path of the violence and conflict is not sustainable. The loss of lives like that Mohammed Ibrahim Abed is a reminder of the human cost of this conflict. It's a reminder that behind the headlines and the political debates, there are real people suffering, and we must not forget that. The Israeli military's actions in the West Bank are often justified by the need to maintain security. However, it's crucial to ask whether these actions are actually bringing about long-term security, or if they are just fueling more hatred and conflict. The occupations of the West Bank has been going on for many years, and it does not seem like there is an end in sight. The international community has called for peace talks and negotiations, but on the ground the reality is very different, as we said earlier. The violence continues, and so does the suffering of ordinary people. Talking about the Israel and Palestinians people is not just a local issue. It's a global implications, and the actions taken by both sides are closely watched by international community also. The recent escalations in the West Bank could have a ripple effect, leading to more instability in the region. Countries around the world, including those in the Middle East, Europe, and beyond, have stake in what happens in Israel and Palestine. The current situation in the West Bank is a tragic example of how conflict can lead to a cycle of violence and suffering. The recent deaths of Palestinians, including Mohammed Ibrahim Abed, are a stark reminder of the human cost of this conflict. while the political and military leaders continues to debate and negotiate it. It's the ordinary people we are paying the price as we look at the future, and it's so important to remind that peace is not just a distant goal. It's something that must be actively pursued through dialogues, negotiations, and a commitment to justice and human rights. The international community must continue to push for a resolution to this conflict, and both Israel and Palestine must work towards a solution that respects the rights and dignity of all people involved. That's it for today. Thank you very much for tuning into Global Scope News. If you found this analysis informative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We will continue to bring you the latest updates and deep dives into the world's most pressing issues. I am Marcin Ali, and I will see you in the next video. Stay informed, and let's keep hoping for a better future for everyone.